Should be live now. All right. A little early, I think, but I'm already set up. So I've been set up for like 5 minutes. But Colin, Davis, Nina, Dofi, Scan, Usopp, my girlfriend, everybody, how are you? Thank you. Hello. Welcome to my One Piece chapter 993 live reaction. Oh man, excited. Definitely excited. I'm a little beat because I just came from work, but let me slowly work my energy up. But back at it. Straw hey, what's good? But yeah, I've been trying to do these live streams in the mornings, but the translators, they're not getting their act together. I shouldn't say that because we're very fortunate to get them even early, but yeah, before they were coming out pretty early at like 2-3 a.m. and Dofi B-Day yesterday. Zoro killing Kaido. Listen, people be saying Zoro killing Kaido every single like that was the first thing, one of the first things I realized trying to go into these live reactions with any expectations, because I would see like things on Twitter and then people will be talking about like, oh, Zoro definitely killing Kaido. And I was like, oh, Zoro's gonna do something big this chapter, and he doesn't do anything special. It's just like that agenda just gets pushed. I'm not against it. Hey, I'm not against it, but we'll see. We'll have to see. But quick recap of last chapter. Let's just do that real quick as people slowly start to come in. But last chapter was really good. We opened up with Marco and Big Mom. We'll see where that interaction goes, if they're gonna get into their fight. We'll have to see Pero, Sparrow, and Carrot. Do we see that fight happening soon? But the big thing about last chapter was the Scabbards versus Kaido, which I don't think we could leave that action with how good it was last chapter. Like, you gotta pick up right where you left off, I think. Especially with Black Maria, you got the music going, bang, 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 bang. That thing is beating. The action is peak right now. I don't think we could leave that scene. Maybe in a little bit, like in the middle of it. No break, you love to see it, Future. Thank you for letting us know. Happy birthday to X Drake. I didn't know it was his birthday, but X Drake, happy birthday. Glad you on the right side now. This is no break. Finally, it's starting to feel a little normal, right? Like, this is the first time in a while that we're gonna get 3 straight weeks of chapters. But yeah, I am going into this chapter without any expectations. I don't know what happens at all. You guys have been terrific without spoiling anything in the comments. It's so weird because back when I had like 800 and 1,000 subs, I would get spoiled way more in the comments. But now I have 6,000 subscribers and nobody's been spoiling me for the past like 7-8 chapters. You guys have been terrific. I don't even really have mods. I have a couple, but you know, it's not like an active thing that people do for me. But you guys been killing. You guys been killing it. Sheldon Joseph Jr., what's up, man? Good to see everybody. How we all doing? Hidden Leaf Shinobi, one of my most active people in the Colin Davis as well. By the way, I do have a Discord. It's a fun time out there. We be chatting about random stuff. So go join and you can talk to us and chat with everybody. But don't do that yet because I'm about to jump into this live reaction right now. Let's pull this thing up without further ado. I am very excited, actually. I'm like, this chapter, oh man. Wano's been so peak, and I've been rereading. For those of you that have been in and out of my streams, probably heard me say I've been rereading post time skip ever since that 2-week break that Oda took place. And I've been reading since post time skip, and pretty much post time skip, the entire New World is a build up to Wano. So it's like almost getting me hype again because I've been seeing all these little things that Oda has thrown in to like kind of foreshadow moments in Wano. And yeah, it's definitely puts a lot of things in perspective. But anime music is wild, and what do anime music say? All right, but One Piece chapter 993, let's get into it here. Okay, good. We got the TCB scans too. The TCB scans, those guys are great with this stuff. So these should be some decent translations. All right, let's open it up here. I'm gonna pull my chat up to the side. Okay, cool. So I can still see you guys. Probably won't be looking at chat too much, but here we go. Ah, okay. All right. gang beiges on my family. We kind of figured this. I forgot this dude's name, but the whole thing was this guy, I think Vito or something like that. He saved Lola. So we were kind of saying like, okay, this is probably where it's gonna lead. Another wedding. It is a nice little ending, but I hope this is it. I hope this is the end of this cover story. I think we've had enough. This is what, volume 37. 37 chapters of this we've had. I think we're done with it. I think at this point, people have gotten over Pound is back alive, whatever. It's good to see this family happy, right? Got it. My bad, guys. I could count on you guys. Vito's the dude in the background there with the weird ass tongue, right? I don't think, yeah. What Vito's got to be on there, but that's Gotti. He saved Lola, and that's why it's been built up to this wedding, and now it's like big reunion. We don't need to see their wedding. I think this is it, right? It says Gotti and Lola tied a knot. I could have just looked at that. I didn't have to guess, I guess. But chapter 993, titled Wano Country's Dream, which is something I've been thinking about a lot recently, honestly. How exactly they're going to open up the borders. Is it going to be, it could be, if we're looking at it historically, you could say maybe the world government gets involved. There's a lot of different things, something I've been keeping in mind, but it looks like that's going to be one of the focuses of this chapter with Wano Country's Dream. So let's get right into it. TCB Scans, thank you guys so much. The Flower Capital. Today is going to be fun. Oh, so we're back in Wano? It only happens once a year. It's the oh man, okay. I'm guessing the translations are going to be decent, but the scans look a little rough. The details are a little lost. Either that or Oda did not do a great job this week. But it's the Fire Festival. Everybody, of course, is celebrating and having a good time. You see Wano in the background there. Oh, what is this? We got some narrator action here. The only prosperous place in the whole of Wano country, behind the smiles of its residents, lies a feeling of oppression and fear that they've lived with up until now. Okay, that's looking like real ominous, but I'm guessing that's just like some kind of act that they're doing. This like demon looking thing is like some sort of act. Back before they were talking about the Fire Festival, I recently just reread that as well. They were saying like this is like almost like a, what do you call those? Like a journey that the people, a pilgrimage that Orochi and his men go to Onigashima and they treat Kaido like a deity, right? And that's one part of the aspect of the Fire Festival. So maybe them having this demon-like big statue as like an act is part of that. So we got some narrator action. They're alive only because of their belief. Turn the music down a little bit. That the samurai of the Kozuki family will someday help save their homeland. That's interesting that they say that, because I think some people are still, especially people in the Flower Capital, still are kind of blind to what is happening. But I think the idea, it is really hammering home the idea that everybody kind of knows that Orochi is not a good person. And yeah, that's part of it. Whoa, look at this. That's cool. It's like a giant person. I don't know how they did that, but that's a cool little thing that they got going there. The reality, however, is that everyone was using that implausible legend as a way of supporting their hearts. So everybody's just having a good time. There's some narration going on. I think Act 3 is coming to end soon, the way it's getting all set up and narrated here. How nice would it be if today never ended? After the festival ends, I won't be able to drink alcohol for another year, huh? Damn it. If only Orochi didn't have Kaido's back. Oh, okay. That's the guy Frankie was working under. I don't think we've seen those other two characters before, but I could be wrong, but that is part of the thing where, the Fire Festival, there's exceptions that you can actually go out and celebrate. So you kind of seen the people of Wano's feelings here. Hey, what if the battle with the Kozuki family is happening right now, at this very moment? They gather samurai from all over the world to fight by their side. On Onigashima, Orochi is cut down with Kaido in tow, and then the whole island is in a frenzy. Splendid, go crazy. Today we can dream as much as we want. That's funny because could be happening as we speak. Ah, the water tastes great, doesn't it? What an extravagant day. The air is clear. The air is clean. Let's take in as much as we can. No one will get killed today. What a fantastic day this is. This is setting up for a big tragedy. I feel like there's a lot of optimism. People are having fun. I think at the end of the day, these guys will get relieved and Kaido will get defeated, but the way it's narrating, I feel like somebody's about to die. Orochi will return once more, but sing, dance, let's have fun today. It's the Fire Festival. It's a nice little double page spread. Now we go back to Onigashima. It's dangerous. Run away. Don't get caught. Don't get cut. Are those the rest of the numbers there? What the hell is that? Just as thought, it's the Plague Queen. Did they just... Oh, okay, hold on. What's going on here? These are probably different bullets than those happiness bullets or pleasure bullets, whatever they were called. But it looks like, oh my god. Help me, it's cold. I'll become a demon. It's spreading. That's crazy. That's wild. He's got bullets that turns people into demons? That is nuts. That is insane. Okay, I was thinking it was the same bullets that we saw back in Udon, and maybe this is Chopper's big moment, and he can come through and showcase that he's learned from that and he could counter it. But bro, what is going on? They got demons? Like actual turn people into... That's nuts. That's insane. Close the doors leading up to the other towers. Everyone on this floor is screwed. My greatest invention, the Excite Bullet, Ice Demon. So it's another version of it. The Excite Bullet was the name of it, but Ice Demon, so he's literally turning into like vampires, almost like demon vampires. They're like eating each other. Does it spread that way too? Okay, now we're going to the basement here. Inside the castle, first floor in the basement. Out of the way, you bastards. Wait, Luffy. There's Sanji. Yeah, we saw Sanji was next to him. Party table, kick course. How did they get to the basement? Why are they in the basement right now? Weren't they trying to go up? Am I missing something? Maybe I have to go back and reread the last few chapters. Party table. There's some Sanji love. You bastard, how dare you hurt my subordinates. There's one of the headliners. Briscola, gorilla smile. The gorilla is literally growing out of his fist. Prepare yourselves. Roar. The way that gorilla spawned is too freaky. I won't let you pass. Way to run your mouth in that case. Roar, roar. I'll show you the right way to spawn a gorilla. Like I care. There he goes, my gorilla fist punch. He's punching. Oh, that was pretty strong. Sanji jumps in the air. Whoa, there are too many behind us. 2. All right, I'll get rid of them. How many times do I have to tell you, save your stamina to fight with Kaido? And now that it's good to see Sanji kind of keeping him level-headed. With just you, it takes some time to take care of all these guys, won't it? Damn, Luffy, okay. Why you calling out Sanji like that? That's messed up. You say, yo, Sanji, listen, if it's just you, it's gonna take a long time. Sanji, shut up, I'll take care of it in seconds. 10 seconds. You got a problem with that? If I do it with you, it will only take 3. Fishman karate. Oh, here comes Jinbei. Shark tile punch. Matt, okay, just got rid of him. Easy. Luffy, Sanji. I thought you'd be around here. I'm going to escort you both to the rooftop. Make sure you conserve your strength. G-Bang coming in strong. Why are you busting all of a sudden? I was the one who brought Luffy all the way up here. This is kind of funny because a lot of people are saying maybe Jinbei is replacing Sanji in the Monster Trio, and now they're getting a little bit of beef here. Is that so? My apologies. All right, our samurai allies have already headed up. Let's head there. So you already have complete grasp of the state of the battlefield, huh? Listen up. If you let your guard down, Luffy will jump into any fight he sees. Let's proceed with caution. That's Jinbei and Sanji talking to each other, making sure they keep Luffy in check. There it looks like one of Who's crew. We see a cat, which his crew was always dressed as cats, and then we see that one-eyed mask as well. But it looks like that cat is about to report something. Right now, Yamato and Momonosuke are leaving the Uno Tower. They're headed outside. Got it, Bao Huang. Okay, that's Bao Huang's powers. So she's able to use cats to see other people. That's pretty cool. This is King. The enemy forces make up a total of about 5,400 men. The majority of them are samurai, with Oden's retainers making up the core. In other words, this is a rebellion for the revival of the Kazuki family. They desire to make Oden's son, Kazuki Momonosuke, the Shogun of Wano. You see who's who there, Ulti running away to somewhere. There's King speaking to everybody. Kill Momonosuke and bring me his head. Now their mission is turned into kill Momonosuke. So the Tobiroppo, their new mission, kill Momonosuke. In doing so, the samurai will lose their will to fight. Momo can't die. I don't think that's gonna happen. The pirates, they're a different story. Momonosuke's current location is, wait for me, he won't let up. Roger that, I found him. Oh, Sasaki's here. Oh, okay. So maybe I was wrong. I thought Frankie was heading towards Sasaki, but it looks like Sasaki came back in. On the ready, fire. There goes a bunch of bullets. Shinobu gets shot. Oh, a lot of actions happening here. A lot of actions. What is going on? Okay, hold on. So, Sasaki orders Momonosuke and Shinobu to get shot. Explosion happens. She jumps in the air. She's like, what's going on? Shurikens all come through. I'm guessing that's gonna be Fukurokuju and the rest of the what's it called? The Oniwabanshu. So she gets pierced by some arrows there. Momonosuke, Shinobu, what is happening? Don't butt in. Kunoichi. Sadly, this is the end. Shinobu. Okay, she's about to kill Shinobu. One of the Oniwabanshu, I think. Master Momonosuke, run away. Run. Would a shogun do something like that? Wait. What's going on here? Oh, Yamato comes in. Yamato comes in and saves him. I thought this could have been a moment for Momonosuke unlocking Conqueror's Haki. I thought we were about to see that. That's why I was really focused. But it looks like dressed as Oden, Yamato comes through. So maybe they're a little more nicer to Yamato and a little more accepting. But we're seeing 100 Beast Pirates Armored Corpse. So another sector, I guess, of the Beast Pirates. Are you still acting out, young Master Yamato? So we're seeing Sasaki versus Yamato here, it looks like. I'm not acting out. In the name of the Kazuki family, I'm participating in this war. So it looks like we're gonna see, at least for a little bit, Sasaki versus Yamato. Which I'm down for. Tobiroppo versus Yamato. I'm down for, completely. Back to the rooftop now. Back to Kaido and the Scabbards. Let's see. Lido, I've been seeing a lot of Lido, but I really don't think he's that hurt. But let's see if Kaido's gonna bounce back here. It looks like he crashed into the wall. He got cut there. He's bleeding out of the stomach. Okay, so the wound's a little deep. It's not a flesh wound like I was saying. Nah, he's bleeding out a little bit here. Slash his windpipe. Don't let him take another breath. Yeah, go for kill. Until his head is off his body. Fiji, if you happen to see this part of my live reaction, I know you were very happy seeing the head off the body part. We haven't won yet. Your tenacity. Oh, okay. Is he going out of this? Maybe hybrid form? Maybe a hybrid form? No, still in dragon form. Your tenacity. For a moment, it felt like I saw Kazuki Oden. I wouldn't have minded if you had managed to kill me. Oh, wow. You know, Kaido, his thing is like dying properly. So maybe that like thing kind of regret of like that fight getting interfered with Oden. If Oden, maybe he's saying here if Oden killed him, he wouldn't have been mad. But let's see here. It looks like he's come to his senses a little bit. When my wound aches, help me, Father. I'm reminded of him. But as expected, you are not Oden. There will never be a samurai as monstrous as him again. I gotta say, guys, they're talking about decapitation here, talking about samurai at the same level. Oden, the Zoro killing Kaido people coming through, they might have some points for this chapter. But it looks like, oh, Kaido, it's some kind of hybrid form, are we seeing? Your cuts are too shallow. With only this level of strength, you won't even able to open up my old wound. He's flexing, he's coming back. You are too weak. Another Boro Blast? Grah. Wind sights. Oh, okay, Kiku. Alright, Kiku. Kiku might be done for. Okay. That might be the end of Kiku there. That's the end of the chapter. We see a wind sights come through and pierces Kiku right through. That's R.I.P. Yo, Can we get some F in the chat for Kiku? Yeah, Teddy got the right idea. Let's get some F's in the chat for Kiku, because I think Kiku Nojo of the Lingering Snow isn't gonna be lingering no more. Like, I think that's I don't think yeah, Kiku, that armor, all that armor doesn't look like it's gonna do much. Cuts off the arm too. What arm? Who got their arm cut off? Kiku did? Am I missing something? It's from the side profile, so boom, the sword snaps. It says a powerful blow that cuts through air. Okay, so the Burrow Blast wasn't doing much, but this wind sights, this one was this one's pretty strong, man. Behind her. Oh, that's not, I thought that was just blood, but that's an arm. At the very least, there goes an arm. At the very least, okay. It looks like side profile is cut hard to tell, because initially when I saw this, it looked like it pierced through her like dead center, and I thought that arm was just blood and like the clothes. But she got one of her arms came off. We don't know how much damage that is. Might be, I don't think it's the end of Kiku. I think there's a chance she still survives. But next chapter could be confirmation type of deal. But the tide's turning now. One attack, he took just one attack. He could have like literally just took one of the Scabbards out with one attack. Now, given Kiku, I would say very low end of the Scabbards as far as strength goes. She did show something by piercing Kaido's hand. But as you can see, he's saying you can't even open up an old wound here. You're not really doing much to me. But yeah, my biggest takeaway from this chapter, one, we're getting Sasaki versus Yamato. The Tobiropo are now going after Momonosuke. So Momonosuke is really going to have to, step up and protect himself. I'm sure he's going to have a moment to himself and really do something. I don't think we're going to see Sasaki versus Yamato for that long. I don't think that's the final battle. It might be kind of an initial thing, but we'll see. And a lot of talk about beheading. A lot of talk about samurai as great as Odin. I gotta say, I don't know how many of you ZKK, Zoro Killing Kaido people are in this chat right now, but you guys might be onto something with this chapter. I think this chapter was definitely a big bonus for you guys. I don't know if it's 100% gonna happen, but the narrative that's being driven here is that Kaido wants to die, number one. So him dying in a great moment for him would be good. But at the same time, he's kind of looking for somebody that matches Kazuki Odin's power as a samurai. And he really hasn't found that. It's almost like he's craving like somebody that could challenge him to the point of death like that. And his fight got interrupted. And he's kind of having like bad flashbacks of it. My music stopped playing for some reason, or this song is just really quiet, but we'll just skip that. But yeah, what'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of the chapter? I thought slower chapter. I think it spent a lot of time in the beginning bouncing around. I don't think we needed this Jinbei Luffy Sanji interaction. Honestly with you, this Jinbei Luffy Sanji interaction in the beginning, I don't think is very much needed. It doesn't really do anything for me. I think that part is, I honestly think that part was kind of wasted panels, because I mean, it's fun seeing the Straw Hats. I love the Straw Hats. I make a lot of Straw Hat videos, but I was really trying to get after this action. This demon bullet stain with Queen, that is nuts. That is insane. But bro, yeah, Zoro killing kind of looking more realistic. People are saying I got hyped with Yamato and Sanji's panels. Am I missing something here with Sanji? I mean, listen, I don't think, I don't know. The kick course, nice little attack. But I just don't think the first part of this chapter was, it felt a little slow to me. I'm gonna be honest. Law working in the shadows? Yeah, we still haven't seen Law unless I missed something here. The Excite bullets are something else though. Yeah, you're not joking around there, bro. Like, he's turning them into demons. That is wild. That is insane. like turning them like he's like got like vampire bullets pretty much. Like demon vampire bullets. Ice demon? Oh my goodness, bro. Chopper's gonna have to get in his bag, bro. Chopper's gonna have to get in his bag and really dig deep and figure out what the hell he has to do to figure out and counter Queen, essentially. I don't think, obviously Chopper's not gonna beat Queen through fighting, but Chopper the Doctor, if any time there was a chance for him to shine, it would be now against Queen the Plague. Needlesaurus. What's a Needlesaurus? Let me look that up. Colin Davis. Who's devil? I was just about to say that, and then he said that in the chat. But yeah, hopefully soon we'll see who's Devil Fruit. Well, the Toby Ropo now got a new mission, so they're gonna start taking action now. They're all gonna be going after Toby Ropo. So hold on, why did Needlesaurus? Are you messing with me? Is that an actual animal? Bro, I can't find anything called Needlesaurus, or I'm spelling it way wrong. New cover story plot lines. I think it's gonna go into probably go into those requests for a little bit, but after that, I don't know, man. Who Buggy? Maybe we can see some Buggy action. See what's up with the Shichibukai, and if they're doing anything. Frankie versus Queen Funk versus Fresh Super versus Zoom. Akagami, what's good, bro? Good to see you. Who doesn't need his godly name is Devil Fruit. Terrific name, though. It is a terrific name. Stego. It's like a Stego. Yeah, I think Stegosaurus would work for Sasaki. But man. Okay, I like the little build up in the beginning where we go back to Wano and we're talking about the Flower Capital is Fire Festival and how people really wish like this night would just be ongoing forever. And I'm wondering how I'm curious to see what Morge's reaction to this chapter is, because I think one of the best points that he makes about his agenda, I wouldn't say agenda, but his point, like his idea that Wano, the raid on Onigashima is going to end in a failure. One of the best points he makes is that the big bad always gets defeated in front of the people. So we have Alabasta, where Crocodile gets blasted in the sky, lands in between all these people, and you see him defeated. Doflamingo and Dressrosa, same thing. Boom, Luffy blasts him, comes down crushing. It's in Dressrosa in front of all the people where everybody's cheering on Luffy. We don't really have that in Wano, where they're in this separate island on Onigashima. I think that's a really good point. Like, it would feel kind of weird if Kaido and Orochi get defeated on Onigashima, and then they just head back. It's like, oh yeah, it's good now, guys. He's gone. You could be fine now. I don't think it hits as hard, but at the same time, I don't think there's that same level of naiveness that Alabasta and Dressrosa had about their leader. I think most people, it has been being shown here in Wano, know that Orochi is a terrible person and that they are living under like just a terrible ruler. And really, it's only just like the children, I would say, if anything, that are living in this like bad perception of what's happening. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That's another thing I've been thinking about. Crocodile cover story. That would be interesting. Let's see what Croco Boy is up to. Luffy will fight Kaido in the air and land on a. That would be a. He blasts his ass all the way to the Flower Capital. That would be a hell of a punch. I will say that much. Titanoboa. I have seen Titanoboa. I think Black Maria having that would make a lot of sense. T-Rex, I think, is thrown with her a lot as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see more from the Toby Robo for sure. But yeah, all the Lido. Kaido's not Lido. Laying down. Lado? You even call him Lado? But clearly, I think it does seem they did some damage. He was bleeding out a little bit, you see, from this panel. But clearly, this man is like, yo, your tenacity, I appreciate it. You guys did good. You know, it's reminded me of, just for a little moment, it reminded me of Kozuki Oden. But you can't even open his old wound. This ain't really gonna do anything, and Kiku gets clapped. I think it's gonna go in order from that on. I think we still need to see a little more from Ashura Doji and Denjiro. I think probably two of the strongest Scabbards. They really haven't stepped up that much. Izo as well, didn't do too much. Shot King's sword out of his hand, but we'll see. We'll have to see here. Might be a big ripperoni for Kiku soon. I don't think we're gonna see her be dead like right away. Next chapter, I don't think next chapter is gonna be like if you remember Ace, like Ace gets pierced, and then that was the end of the chapter, and then the next chapter we find out he's dead. I don't know if it's exactly gonna be like that. We might see Kiku still struggling a little bit, at least being able to move, and then just other Scabbards getting one after the another. I think it's just gonna be like that. That Sulong form of Neko Inu, I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. You know, Kawamatsu, by the way, we see him. He's back. He's fine. He's back with them. He didn't get separated for a reason, and he didn't get hurt too much. He's fine. So good to see Kawamatsu still doing good. But yeah, here's the thing. The Scabbards aren't going to be able to hold on much longer. So somebody's going to have to come up and challenge Kaido, and we think that's going to be Luffy. But Luffy, if there was any point to this first beginning part of Sanji and Luffy, it's to let us know for some reason he's all the way in the basement. All right, so he's in a basement right now. He has a long way to go to get to the top floor, right? So Luffy not gonna make it to the top of the dome anytime soon. So the Scabbards probably gonna start taking L's. Who's gonna step up and take down Kaido, or at least, you know, do some damage to him and like hold him off for a little bit? I think the answer is probably Eustace Kid, maybe Law, but there's gonna be somebody else, I think, that comes in between the Scabbards getting defeated and Luffy coming up to the top of the dome. Somebody in between there is gonna have to come in and handle Kaido for a little bit and then get messed up too. And then before Luffy comes in and realizes, oh, the Scabbards got bodied, Law or Kid got bodied, now it's my turn and I actually have to start doing some stuff. The Marines hopping in this party, I think it's a possibility. I've been saying no for a long time because of Sakazuki saying no, we don't need to go there, but I don't know, I've been rereading a little bit. Law is missing in action, yeah. Finding Law 2020. A Rogue? Yeah, I would be down to see a Rogue in the cover story. Marco will save them. Marco, I think, is going to be tied up for Big Mom. I think that's the fight. I think that's definitely one of the fights there. You think, like, Big Mom's like, okay, cool, like, I'm going to go after Luffy now. Marco's just like, oh, yeah, see you later. There's got to be some kind of battle there after that interaction they just had. Jumps down Sky Island at Onigashima. Kid and Killer are going to put in that work. True. I would like to see Mr. Afafa in some action. He's been kind of getting slandered a little bit after he got low diff by Zoro. But we'll see if Mr. Afafa has some more in his bag. I think Zoro will fight King. I think matchup-wise it makes sense. I think Marco will probably be dedicated to Big Mom, but we'll have to see. Another thing here, it's possible Jinbei and Sanji in the same place now. Maybe we see them team up because they both have ties to Big Mom. Maybe we see them team up, go towards Marco, and you get that fight with Big Mom with led by Jinbei and Sanji and Marco and maybe more people. How long do I think Wano will carry on? Now, I really thought the Act 3 was going to end very soon. But the way it kind of shifted here, I thought it could have ended as early as this chapter with the way it was being set up and built up last chapter with Black Maria banging, playing the shamisen and, you know, the action going down with Kaido and the Scabbards. I think it could have led, if you continued off of the action into this chapter and then led to this like Kiku panel, you could have ended Act 3 pretty quickly, but it looks like he jumps away from that and shows us the rest of it, so it looks like we're still going to be bouncing around for a little bit. I don't know, Act 3 might not end until 1000 or a little later now, to be honest with you. But yeah, I will say, I don't know about you guys, I think this was one of the weaker chapters in recent time. And only in recent time, it's hard to compare because the last 7 to 8 chapters were brilliant. It was amazing. Like, they were all hitting, the action was good, pacing was good. I just felt like the beginning of this chapter, I liked the little Wano built up, and then this part was Luffy and Sanji. I just felt like we wasted a lot of time here. Like, we go, like, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like seven pages here that we spend on Luffy and Sanji. Like, I think if the main point is to show Luffy and Sanji and Jinbei are in the same place and they're in basement, the first floor of the basement, you could have done that a lot quicker. The action here, I'm not really that interested in because, like, how many headliners do we really need to see? We get the point. Like, they're headliners. They have a lot of beast pirates that have, like, these artificial devil fruits. They look weird. They're not really going to be doing that much damage, but at the same time, since there's a lot of them, they're annoying. You don't need to, like, I didn't really need this Gorilla Briscola action versus Luffy and Sanji. It was a little weird that they started arguing here, but but yeah, we'll see. 1 to 10, how likely it is the Grand Fleet and some of the worst generations. I don't think that many more people are going to show up. I think there's chances for reinforcements, but I think the most likely people to show up to Wano still, we're going to start probably the Whitebeard Pirates, the Marines, and then maybe the Blackbeard Pirates. I just don't feel like it's probably too early for the Grand Fleet, especially we just saw Leo and the Tontadas just made it back to Dressrosa. So you think about Sai's probably doing the same thing, leaving the Reverie, going back to the Happel Navy and where he is. The Sun Pirates, I don't know if the Sun Pirates is still alive, bro, to be honest with you. Luffy sneak dissing launch. Oh my god. Sabo coming. Something happened to Sabo. We don't even know if Sabo's alive, you know? From the reactions we saw last time. Bao Huang. The third eye thing, I don't think so. I think it's just her power. Whatever this power is, she's able to use that mask and kind of use cats to see. I'm guessing Bao Huang is definitely part of Who's crew, because we're making the connection of the one eye thing and also the cats thing. But yeah, I don't really know what her power is. Moria could be dead. Yeah, I don't know. Moria has ties to Wano. You know, he was the arc where he was a villain, had a lot of connections to Wano and what we're finding out about now in Wano. So I could definitely see him showing up, and that's, you know, Blackbeard's, you know, a wild card. So that's why I think he got always show up out of nowhere, and him being with Moria last time, I think makes it a little more likely, but I don't know if he's actually going to show up. I think the most likely Whitebeard Pirates and the Marines, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think Sabo is dead, and I really hope they don't overplay the same exact thing of like, oh, Sabo got captured at the at the Reverie and stuff, and now you gotta go save him. So that would be very redundant. But he is in some trouble. Everybody looked either very sad or very concerned about him. So something bad happened to him, or at least the news that was revealed about Sabo was not a good thing. Greetings from Germany, Concha. How are you, man? What time is it over there? Hope you're doing good. Luffy was smiling, holding Sabo's pole and pineapple shirt he was wearing Dressrosa. Yeah, we don't need a copy and paste Ace. Definitely agree. Kuma slapped Sabo to one. You know what? Hey, that could happen. If he really wanted, damn, yo. if you think about it, Kuma's a wild card, man. Like, Kuma could have literally just been like, boom, you want to go help your brother? Boom, go over there. Yo, that sounds crazy. Kyuko, that sounds like a crazy idea of Kuma slapping Sabo to Wano. But it kind of matches up. You know, it kind of like Sabo finds out, oh, okay, Luffy is about to go up against Big Mom and Kaido. I gotta go help him. Meanwhile, he's saving Kuma. Maybe they save Kuma and he's like, Kuma, send me over. And Sabo gets blasted out of thin air and people think Sabo's dead. Yo, that's a very unique idea. I kind of vibe with that. I don't know, it's a kind of wild, but it's more likely than it seems on the surface. Kuma ain't dead yet. Well, mentally, right? And that comes back to the question of, do we think Vegapunk did something to let him preserve his mind still and they could kind of flip it? I really don't know what's happening at chapter 1000, Jaden. It's a big toss-up, man. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen in the next chapter. With how many things are going on right now, it's really hard to predict even what happens in the next chapter. Because it's just bouncing all over the place. Like, even this chapter, like, I did not think we were gonna get to this little narrator monologue in the beginning with Wano, and then all of a sudden get this big ice demon reveal with Queen. I did kind of see Kaido recovering and coming back, but we didn't know which scabbard he was gonna body, and that turns out to be Kiku. But yeah, we'll see. Meia's take Gauntlet. I mean, you make a good point with him kind of just replacing Ace in the story, but doing the exact same thing. I know you could spin it away as like, oh, Luffy's strong enough this time to actually save a brother, but specifically Sabo's point was literally him saying he's gonna protect Luffy and make sure not another brother dies. For it to flip the script and now we have to go save Sabo again, that would be kind of whack in my opinion. Yeah, how did Luffy like end up in the basement, bro? Am I missing something? Let me go back to the last chapter. Like, how did he get in the basement? We're like trying to go to the top. He's somehow in the at the very least he's not in the base floor. But I don't know, man. By the way, Law is something like we have to like where is this man? Last we saw him, he was in that back entrance with the Scabbards. There was a note there about two entrances, one leading to the top, one going to the bottom, and they were assuming the one going to the top would lead to Kaido. I'm guessing Law went the other way. Did he find something? We didn't see anybody with him last time we really saw him, so we'll have to see, I guess. Vivi becomes wanted. Yeah, something happened to Alabasta too. Listen, bro, I reread the Reverie and all those recent in-between chapters of Wano telling about what's going on around the world, and I still I'm not a theorist, to be honest with you. I just don't know. I don't know what's happening. Only thing you could think of is like the purge is going on, Alabasta's going under, Cobra's dead. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a bunch of other theories out there. People saying Vivi is maybe an ancient weapon, and that's why Imu wanted her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't put my name on a theory that I truly believe in, to be honest with you. It's completely unpredictable. Queen slammed him down with Zoro to the basement. Queen slammed him down, but they were all there in one. They were all there in one place in the main hall area, right? And that was where all the Straw Hats were in one place. I think that's ground level. I feel like, because we're seeing it here with the first floor. I think at the very least that was the first floor, right? Like, how did he get all the way down in the basement, level 1? It would make sense that he's still on the ground floor, and I would say Luffy could probably try to sky up a little quicker, but somehow ended up in the basement. I don't think it adds up. I think that's kind of weird. Law's waiting till the war dies down. He's probably scheming. Law's a schemer, always trying to make a good plan. It's maybe just a translation. Nah, I mean, this visual is literally pointing down to B1, which would be basement level 1. Frankie and Yamato versus Armor and Sasaki. Who's Armor? You talking about the squad? That the squad, Armor Squad? That'll be cool. I'll be down. I'll be down for that. Sula and Beppo. Yo, I'm very excited to see Sula and Beppo. That'll be fun. Yamato fights her dad. Yeah, I think that'll be a nice little arc to see them actually clash, and then we could kind of see their relationship a little more. There's definitely got to be a confrontation there for sure. Frankie needs yeah, I think all the Straw Hats need a 1v1 fight. By the way, we don't see Ulti and what's her Page 1 and Usopp and Nami in this chapter. We do see Ulti. We do see Ulti running. I actually have it right in front of me. She's probably chasing after Nami. But I wonder if she changes direction now that she has a new mission of bringing Momonosuke's head to Kaido, or I mean King. So we'll see. King is so far showing to be very capable. You know, he's kind of the commander, the top dog, definitely calling all the shots. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. But I gotta say, Yamato hype. Not much happened with Yamato this chapter. I mean, she blocked off some beast pirates. You know, it's not that big of a deal, but it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of Yamato versus Sasaki, and Sasaki was one of the people confirmed to be a former captain of his own crew, so he's definitely no joke. But yeah, do you think? Oh, you know what? This is something I might have missed. This might be Sasaki's crew, the Armored Corpse. Do we think the Armored Corpse could be Sasaki's crew here? Because he pulls up with them. And they kind of have a theme going on here. We see a rhinoceros, guy with horns in the background. Yeah. I didn't even realize Sasaki pulled up riding on a rhino. Yeah, this could be his crew. You know? Because we saw Who's Who had his own little gang with like cat-like people. These guys here kind of have like this horn-like stuff. Maybe it's kind of Crab Girl. We see this Crab Girl, but yeah. Maybe it's foreshadowing towards their fruits. Sasaki, Triceratops, I think will work a lot for him. For Who's Who, a lot of people have been saying Saber-Tooth Tiger. But yeah, this I didn't even realize this could be his crew that he was the captain of that got kind of like worked into the Beast Pirates. Are we talking about Yamato for Straw Hat? Give all the Straw Hats 1v1s. Well, honestly, I don't know. It's so chaotic right now. I really think it's going to be less likely for 1v1s, especially with Sanji and Jinbei together here. I honestly think they might go fight Big Mom now. Who's really going to counter Queen? I don't know. Queen's in the main area and it looks like Chopper and Robin are there. Because we see their reactions. They're probably going to be trying to help out with this ice demon thing. It looks like we might. The only one that's looking pretty likely is Nami and versus Ulti and Usopp versus Page 1. Yeah, it does have levels like Impel Down. That is kind of interesting. X-Drake versus Queen. That'd be a cool fight. I'm down for that. I think maybe X-Drake versus Who's Who could make more sense, but I also don't know who would take out Queen in that occasion. How long we've been going here? I'm kind of hungry because I have not eaten dinner yet. But yeah, about 50 minutes. I might wrap it up soon here. So get in your final questions. I'm gonna run through them real quick and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream and go eat some food. But chapter overall, I think solid. I think that's probably giving me my rating. Of course, I'm gonna reread it again. My chapter review will drop after the official. It'll probably drop on Monday. I think I'm gonna start doing chapter reviews on Monday because it just works out better for me. I have more time to see what other people are talking about, to fully edit it. Plus, when I upload it on Sunday, there's just so many big YouTubers uploading on that day already. It's just like trying to compete with them. People can only watch so many chapter reviews, so my thoughts will be coming out Monday in my chapter review. But yeah, overall, solid chapter, I think. Yeah, if you want to keep continuing the conversation, King Pirates Discord linked in the description below. We have a fun time out there. We always be talking about One Piece. Mostly what we're talking about all the time, but sometimes we're talking about other anime and manga and, you know, just what's good, you know, just what's good with everything. So yeah, come hang out and join the Discord. Today's chapter strengthens Yamato's joint. I don't think it changes anything. I don't think it strengthens or weakens it. For Yamato, everything is still about the potential of what she could know and the amount of development her character will get because she's the daughter of Kaido. So yeah, we'll have to see. Lockkeeper is an interesting one. That's something that's always brought up for potentially Yamato's position. Kaido hybrid form. Oh yeah, share that, because I'm definitely want to see Kaido in his hybrid form. We kind of see his arms pretty diesel in this chapter. I don't know if that means hybrid forms, but we'll have to see. Kara versus Peril Sparrow definitely has to go down. I'm all for it. I'm a big time Kara for Straw Hat person. It was the third video that I ever made on this channel, and it was one of my first video. My first video hit over 1,000 views, so that video has a special place in my heart for sure. But yeah, Kaiko commercials. Someone else, I think Wanda. I think Wanda is probably gonna join that fight. Thematic armor for Sasaki. Yeah, we'll have to see what Sasaki's crew's all about and what his fruit is all about. But we'll probably see that soon. More Zoro in the next chapters. Yeah. Hey, I gotta say, for those of you that missed it, I think Zoro killing Kaido, that group, you guys are gonna really like this chapter. There's a lot for you to really build off of in here. There's a lot of talk about having a samurai as great as Odin, beheading Kaido, you know, that all that build up. I think there's some merit there. There's definitely a big W for you guys in this chapter. Sasaki is a tank for sure. 13 Straw Hats at the end of the story. Yeah, maybe. I'm down for more Straw Hats. I'm always down for more Straw Hats. I think we'll get multiple by the end of this arc. I definitely think that. Yuki no Mi for Carrot. I'm down for it. Snow Bunny will be cool. All right, but yeah, just caught up to the chat there. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you guys for joining me for this One Piece chapter 993 live reaction. Of course, if you have not subscribed and joined the King's Pirate Crew, which is at 6,180 members, probably even more, and it just hasn't updated, but be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep up to date on all the new videos and stuff. Hit that like button if you could for me. It would really helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm and all that. I know we got 111 people in here, only 58 likes, so if you want to give that a little boost, it would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for another fun little stream. I'll catch you guys next Friday in another stream for another live reaction. We'll see if it's in the morning or in the afternoon, depending on the translations drop, but be on the lookout. There should be multiple videos next week. You know, I'm just about done with my reread. I'm caught up to all my work, and I got a lot of ideas that I want to deliver for you guys. So be on the lookout for some videos. Join the Discord if you want to continue the conversation. You have a good conversation with everybody. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.